I think the government won't be able to balance this because, as Dr. Abdas said earlier, the roots of the present economic crisis are political. There is a political crisis brewing for the last 10 months since the change in the government. And ever since, the economy has been in a tailspin. Then, in the mid-course, the current government changed the finance minister, who came in and came up with this ridiculous idea of an artificially held exchange rate, which made things really worse. Imports worth billions of dollars have been held on ports, and Pakistan's forex reserves have been dipping down to alarmingly low levels. The real question is, and I think for the Pakistani people, if Pakistan does not get a staff level agreement with IMF, the country defaults. If Pakistan does sign the staff level agreement with IMF, there is going to be a huge wave of inflation. So people are going to be adversely affected in both cases. The real problem is that the remedy is nowhere in sight, because the remedy would only come if the IMF program is coupled with structural reforms. And the structural reforms are going to be tough and can only be done by a government which is popular, which holds people's trust, and which has a runway for about 5 years. But the current government, unfortunately, has been dilly-dallying and delaying elections. And the country right now is in the midst of a constitutional political crisis. And I think the later the government pushes it further, I think the crisis is going to be much graver and life is going to be much tougher, unfortunately, for the people.